All right, so let me move forward. One of the biggest pushes forward is making good changes from learning bad experiences. That's what we talked about earlier on. So in other words, when you and your spouse get into a beef, right? 4 things that will take you to the divorce court. 4 things that'll take you to the divorce court. Criticism, contempt, defensiveness, stonewalling. I'm going to say it one more time. 4 things that will take you to the divorce court. Criticism, contempt, stonewalling, defensiveness. All right? So do the knowledge. One of the biggest pushes forward is making good changes from learning bad experiences. So here what? Every time that Faith and I get into a disagreement, right? You know how some of y'all do. You stop talking, and they come in the house, you're like, yeah, hello. And you keep it moving. Y'all ain't saying nothing to each other. That's stonewalling, right? That's also immature. We adults, are we not? When problems come our way, we deal with them, right? Why are we stonewalling? I just want you to ask yourself this. The last argument that you and your spouse got into, why did you get into that argument? Number 1, right? And number 2, how long did that argument take place? In other words, even though you weren't arguing, right, in word, you were arguing in spirit. And I say in spirit because y'all weren't talking. You let a day go by, 2 days go by, and you shut your spouse completely out. That's how you become one flesh. And so now whenever me and Faith get into a disagreement now, I slow myself down. Here's the thing, I don't got to respond to everything. Everything that she says to me, I do not have to respond to it. I only have to respond to things that allow my moral values or my moral fabric to be challenged, or my Christian belief. What's up, Gwens? I do not have to respond to everything. And when we do get into disagreements where they are verbal, I have to go back to her now. Why? Because this is my marriage. I'm taking ownership. I don't have a renter's mentality. I have an owner's mentality. If something is wrong, I got to go and speak to her now. Listen, we had an argument earlier on, and I didn't like how that went. Now, we can talk about it right now if you have the time to talk about it, or if you're in the place to talk about it right now, or we do what I call set a date, where we come back and we discuss it. And we don't just set a date and then don't come back. If we set a date, it's on the calendar, we come back and we talk about what needs to be talked about.